Coach.
Well, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Chris. Brennan, pleasure to meet you.
Greg. Nice to meet you. Last year, I think we saw each other. Okay, I only see you when you come out here. You'll make a trip up. No.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Stephen Decatur High School. This game is being live streamed with both audio and video. Conversations in the stands may be audible on the live stream, so please be mindful when cheering and commenting. Honoring the values of sportsmanship is the essence of every athletic contest. We ask you as a fan of this game to show respect for players, respect for coaches, respect for umpires, and respect for those around you. Your support and cooperation will allow all athletes involved in this game to achieve and demonstrate their best.
That has come into existence since you and I have left the coaching world. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you can explain that one later, maybe. I don't know.
We'll get somebody to come over here and explain it to us. I might challenge Coach Farrow to explain it before he goes out there and starts the game.
All right, we're going to see there. We heard there was no national anthem, but they're lining up for the national anthem.
Yeah, we can give a big salute.
And now
to the
there's
flag.
not a national anthem. We're not totally sure. That's all right.
Yeah, that's okay.
No worries. All right, so Decatur getting ready to take the field for their warm-ups. We're going to come back in a few minutes and call this one for you.
Team defense let us down a little bit late in the game. Got a little tight. Team defense kind of got shaky, and Parkside came back. In our last one, finish off opponents today. Finish off at bats on the mound. Finish off your at bats and score runs late in the game.
Love it.
Yep.
Well said. So we got Keegan O'Brien coming up for Kent Island, leadoff man. Gus Kroll on the mound today. His first pitch is up high for ball one. Keegan O'Brien, really good football player. Don't know much about him as a baseball player, but he's going to St. Vincent College in Pennsylvania to continue his football career in the fall. I believe he's a wide receiver for the state runner-up Kent Island Buccaneers football team.
They had a great year this year up there. School, nothing but athletes up there.
Yep. There you go. 2-1. Man, the running back, he was a load.
Oh my goodness!
Heath was his last name, right?
Yeah, I think he plays a lacrosse player too.
I believe he is one of the top lacrosse players in the country, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that right?
Casey Heath, yeah.
Casey Heath.
I think he's a goalie, and I think he's one of the top recruits in the country as a lacrosse player. So.
Yeah, he was. I mean, you're talking about standing out in the crowd watching in the fall when they were down here.
Yeah. Right on the knees there, but Ump says it's a little low. We'll go to full count here to O'Brien.
Want to see Gus, big guy, get down the hill, finish off, keep that front side closed.
There he is. Nice pitch there. He sits Keegan O'Brien down for the first out. Kroll getting it up there today. I'm not sure. I don't know where he's got to be.
84
I was going to say he's got to be around mid-80s right out of the bat here. Nice warm day today. It's about 70 degrees with the wind blowing from right to left, a little bit out to left actually. So if somebody gets one up in the air toward left field, you might just get out of here. Ball low there. 2-0.
You want to see Gus's CNU commit going down to Christopher Newport next year to pitch and I think play outfield, get some at bats.
Yep. That one's fouled off. Batter right now is the shortstop, number 4, Noah Anthony, a junior from Kent Island.
Well, you know coming in that all the Bayside North schools are going to grind it out. Okay, they're not afraid. They're ready to compete right from the first pitch.
Popped up. Ball makes the catch for the second out. That was close.
Hey, Big Sky, we talked about it last game versus Parkside. Again, not a cloud today. All right,
Yep.
Real high sky, winds can do funny things out here.
No
You got
doubt.
to make sure, talking about team defense is a key to the game, you know, communicating, and Gus is athletic enough to come down the hill and make that play.
That was kind of a tweener, you know, is who's going to get it, the catcher, the pitcher, maybe even the first baseman, but last second, Kroll grabs it. Starts off Caden Schulte with a breaking ball. Caden Schulte, senior, going to Messiah University to play baseball. I think his father is the coach, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, up in Messiah? Or
No, here.
Okay, I was going to say that's incredible.
2 breaking balls right off the bat. He's quickly ahead 0-2. And Kroll is working, man. We don't even have time to shoot the breeze at all. He's up on the mound and getting to it. Little grounder back to him. Should be an easy play. And he's got him for the third out. So there you go. The end of 1/2 inning. It's 0-0. Decatur coming to bat.
All right, everybody. Real quick, we're going to go through while Kent Island gets warmed up to start the bottom of the first inning. We're going to go through Kent Island Buccaneers keys to the game, also brought to you by the Brooklyn Properties. All right, we want Kent Island, the Bucks, they need to avoid free base runners today against Stephen Decatur's lineup. If we put guys on against our lineup, usually we're going to come through. We wanted to see that a little late in the Parkside game, but I know we'll adjust to that. So walks, errors, hit by pitch, that's what the Bucks want to limit today, facing our Seahawks. Their second key to the game today for the Kent Island Bucks. Can they play small ball? Can they mimic what Parkside did to our defense late in the game on last Thursday, all right, and see if we have adjusted in practice and stuff over the week without how we made plays. And the third key to the game for the Kent Island Bucks, the wheels on the bus. It's a long bus ride down from Kent Island, Stevensonville up that way. Are they fresh? Do they have energy? Okay, did they fall nap on the bus? Key guys, it's hard to figure out those bus rides, so we're going to make sure to take a look and see if they're come out energized, ready to go.
That's a good 2 hours on a school bus, man. So.
With the long bus rides, they're a different animal, that's for sure.
So leading off, we got Waylon Hobgood playing right field today, number 6. And he's in there against Logan Burns. Logan Burns, a senior, heading to Elizabethtown College in Pennsylvania. Finally strike one. It's 2-1 now. Burns on the way up here asked David Dotson and I if there was a gun, a radar gun today.
Well, you know, if a kid is asking for that, you know he's ready to let it go.
Well, he asked us how high it registered. What was the top speed on the gun? So we told him 100.
Well,
he said that was in danger. And then one of his teammates said, "What's the lowest speed?" So I don't know what that means, but he's 3-2 to Waylon Hobgood so far. And he's up high for ball 4.
Outstanding at bat there by Hobgood. Hey, we talked about the prototypical leadoff approach. He wants to see 4 or 5 pitches at first at bat. Let's see what the zone looks like.
Yep.
Okay, now he's on with good speed and ready to go.
Coming up now, A.J. Cobb, second baseman.
Got the light switch cleats again today, I see.
Man. He squares the bunt, pulls back.
I know talking to Coach Farrow that they want to try and integrate some more bunting small ball into their game too on the offensive side.
Hopefully they learn, because that's what Parkside did. You know, Parkside was dead in the water, and they've got him caught here. And the throw is dropped and goes in center field, and Hobgood gets lucky. He was caught off base there on the bunt attempt.
Yeah, secondary lead got a shade big. Okay, it was a little bit off balance, and obviously the field conditions are very dry with the wind and bright sun. So what Johnny needs to do there, he needs to plant on the end of that secondary and see the ball down. If he is not delay stealing there, he needs to stay put. He got lucky.
Indeed. That's a tough throw, though, when you're first baseman, right behind the guy trying to throw to the shortstop. And that's a tough play to make.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, to see that was a heck of a backdoor. I mean, seeing that out of the peripheral and a backdoor throw there, had him dead to rights.
Yeah. So 3-0 to Cobb here. And that's going to be a strike. Yeah, going back to what we were talking about before all that action in Parkside, bats weren't doing anything, and finally in that inning where they scored 8 runs, they started putting the ball in play and started moving people around, and that gets difficult for a defense. So hopefully we'll adopt the same strategy if needed, but right now 2 straight walks. We got men on first and second with nobody out.
Right here, take a look at this replay. So Johnny, look, he slips, he's off balance.
Yeah.
All right, what you want to see now is the first baseman get out of the line of the base path with the bat, create a better angle, 1 short dart throw to the shortstop there, and he's dead to rights.
Yeah.
But good job by Johnny being athletic enough to wiggle out of that. I certainly was never athletic enough to wiggle out of a rundown. Yeah.
I always got DH for, so I never was on base.
Waylon. Yeah.
Yeah, Waylon, not Johnny.
Yeah, all these Hobgood brothers running around. And they look exactly the same.
They do look the same. We got Gus Kroll up now. Gus Kroll pitching. Took a hefty hack at that one. He gets one up in the air, man. This kid can definitely get one out of here.
Yeah, great size for a high school senior. He works hard in the weight room, and it's paid off for him going down to Skipjacks to CNU.
Ooh, took a curveball there for strike 2. Looked like it was on the inside corner. I couldn't really tell on it.
Good breaking ball there. He's still got 1 to work with, so now he wants to get in protect mode. Shortened up to the ball there. That was a good job.
1-2 here to Kroll. Fouls another one off.
Nice job. He just it's now it's a winner's mentality here. How am I going to be successful? Have a quality at bat, be productive. I need to at least try and go middle backside and get the runner over to third base.
Runner goes. That one's laced into left field. Here comes Hobgood. He's going to score easily. And Decatur goes up 1-0 on the base hit by Gus Kroll.
That was a great job by Gus there. Another breaking ball. He hung it there in a 1-2 count. You want to see that pitch buried if you're the Buccaneers, but he laces it to left. And Waylon, look, I tried to call him Johnny again. Waylon now does an excellent job of reading the top spin on that line drive and scores easily.
Kroll's had a nice start to the season, man. Good-looking player. Lucas Lauren comes up, cuts at the first pitch, and that's going to be in the gap in the left center. That's going to score at least 1. Kroll's coming around third. They're going to wave him. And the throw is coming. He's not going to be in time. Kroll's in. Runner goes to third. Decatur, 3. Penn Island, nothing.
Great job by Lucas Lauren there, attacking a first pitch fastball that was center cut, somewhere in the mid-70s. He does a nice job finding the gap, driving in both runs for a nice triple.
That's the way Decatur needs to get out. They did the same thing against Parkside last time, though. went up, what was it, 4-0 in the first? No, it was 3-0 in the first inning,
Yeah,
I
then
think.
2 in the second.
And then 2, yeah.
Yep.
And then kind of fell asleep
You want
a
to see him
little bit,
put the foot on, throttle all the way
Yeah.
through.
So coming up now, third baseman, Owen Kinnear. He swings and misses at the first pitch, man. He had something on his mind there, I think.
Absolutely. Want to see Owen get his arms extended, get the bat head out in front. He did a nice job being aggressive there.
That was up high for a ball. I'm still waiting for that time to tell this story about Owen. It's going to be such a letdown when I finally tell it. We're talking about it on 3 different broadcasts now.
Well, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Just got to find that right moment.
Oh, nice curveball there.
All right, now you take a look around as a batter here. You're looking around. Infield's deep. They're giving you the run. So even just a chopper up the middle will be fine. Get the run in.
Got him on the curveball there. Swing and miss for out number 1. And we got Stephen Wade coming up, number 22. I think he's 1 for 4 against Parkside, if I remember right. Wade puts the ball in play. Might be a good thing here with 1 out, like you were saying.
A nice take there. You step in the box in these situations. You're taking a glance, check where the runners are. So now they've got the infielder on the grass at third base. You want to stay away from pulling the ball on the ground there.
That one came up and in. I thought it sounded like it got him, but I guess not. Boy, Stephen Wade's a great kid. Great kid. President of the senior class. Just a great kid.
And a great mustache for a high school senior. We talked about that a lot. This is Mr. Baseball, man. It's Tom Selleck right here.
Yeah.
High school. He's Bayside Tom Selleck.
He's had it since he's about 10 years old, I think.
I think so.
That one's down low. Another walk. Third walk of the inning for Burns there.
I saw him today in the hallway, and I said, I wonder if the Easter Bunny's going to put some shaving cream in your basket here in a couple days.
I can't. I'm a little bit older than him, and I can't grow a full mustache and beard like that.
It's impressive. It really is impressive.
Ryder Swanson coming up, the catcher, junior, number 5. Ryder had a pretty good game against Parkside, too, at the plate, if I remember.
He did. He stayed every at bat. He was hunting fastball. He stayed aggressive. Had some really good swings against Parkside. Let's see if he can repeat it. Now, if you hear Coach Farrow on the microphone talking about Lucas Loring at third base extending, when first and third and you're the runner at third, he picks over to first, you want to make sure you're getting at least a quarter, if not halfway down the line, making sure that if that ball's bobbled, you're taking off.
Well, high school ball, first and third situation, something's most likely going to happen here. We'll see if they put the runner in motion.
Yeah, percentage successful, out steal percentages are through the roof on first and third place.
2-0 count to Swanson.
I know what in Major League now that you can't pick more than twice to batter. So
the third time, if you're not successful,
it's
a balk, right?
And that runner, I think, gets the second base or third base bag wherever you're picking to.
So now these stolen bases are up, which is nice. I'm a fan of the stolen base, man. I like seeing people running, people in action.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
3-0 pitches up high, and Burns' 4th walk of the inning. Yeah, these guys now, after 2 pickoff attempts, these dudes are just taking off, man. He's not throwing over again.
Right. I know Volpe, I think, might from the young shortstop for Yankees. He's got 5 or 6 stolen bases, I think, already on the weekend. So
they're coming out to talk to the pitcher. We'll be back in a couple seconds.
That's the angle.
Let's go! Hey, head in, full head in, let's go.
All right, we got Cole Kohut coming up. We got a pinch runner, Broken Eastlack on first now for the catcher, Ryder Swanson. So first and third, 1 out here. Cole Kohut, the left fielder now, up at the plate. It's the first start this year for Cole, I think.
I don't know if he started. He started against Y High last week.
Second. Gotcha.
three-sport athlete.
And he rips that one down the left field line. That's out of play.
Yeah, Cole is one heck of a golfer, man. And wrestler. He's gonna be. He's a strong kid. He knows what to do here. He wants to think middle of the field, try and elevate something with the bags full. Just try and stay out of a ground ball double play.
It's another good kid. Comes from a nice family. Mom's a teacher. And he rakes that one in the left field. That's deep, and it's over the head of the left fielder all the way to the wall. That's going to score 2 more. He slides into third. Kohut making a case to start a little more often. And did you get that dance? Can we get a replay on that dance? I don't know if we should get a replay on that dance.
We're going to look to see if they can get us a replay.
Double off the fence there to the fence. It's 5-0 Decatur here in the first inning.
That is exactly what you're looking to do there. That is serious damage, elevating the pitch all the way to the wall. At minimum, if a guy makes a great play, it's a sac fly. Great job by Kohut there.
And here's a 9-hitter, Caden Shockley. Ball's inside on him. Caden playing center field today.
Wanted to see Caden look for fastballs under his hands. You know, not necessarily on the inner third of the plate, but just down from hand placement. When he gets loaded in the front foot, is planted ready to go. Want to look at fastball like belt high so he can drive it.
And he ropes that one, but caught by the third baseman. And a little slow on the throw to second. Might have had Kohut doubled off there, but nice play by the third baseman.
All right, take a look here. This ball is absolutely scolded to the left field wall by Kohut. Hit it with topspin. If he gets backspin on that pitch, that's a grand sucker. It's a granny right off the top. They hit it with topspin, but strong enough, big enough kid to drive it off one hop off the wall.
So we're back to Waylon Hobgood now. Burns kid, he's getting this curveball over, man. Maybe he should stick to that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you want to attack our lineup. You got to mix.
Yeah. Up high for ball 1 there. Runners on second, third, 2 outs now. 5-0 Decatur leads in the bottom of the first inning. Take breaking ball away.
Yep, second, third with a bag open with 2 outs. And we'll keep that leadoff mentality here. You got a bag open, not only look for one pitch. That's ball 3, 3-1. Yeah, you're looking for something right here that you can just sit on. Absolutely. Comes inside, and that's ball 4. That's walk number 5 for this inning, I think. And 2 for Waylon.
And I think that's going to be it for Burns. Coach is calling time. He's calling out a relief pitcher. So we'll come back in a minute with A.J. Cobb, 5-0 Decatur. All right, coming back, got a new pitcher, Jack Grossi, freshman. Number 7 coming off. I think it was a straight switch. Bases juiced here with 2 outs. A.J. Cobb at the plate. And strike 1 there. Grossi, that's pretty good speed for a freshman.
Yeah, that's a good job by A.J. too, taking a pitch. You got a young kid coming in, bases loaded, tough spot early. You want to make sure he can locate.
Breaking ball low there. One of the keys to victory, responding to adversity coming off that tough loss to Parkside.
I say they've done well.
I'd say so. And sometimes, you get cruising early in the season. They're 4-0 and coming to a game. You jump out of the gate right away and you start to coast a little bit. Might be a wake-up call for them. That ball gets past the catcher and the runner's going to come. Tossed to the plate, not missed. And that's going to be 6-0 Decatur as Brogan Eastlack scores on the pass ball.
And nice job, AJ, seeing the spin out of his hand.
Oh, we call him pass ball. Or we call him wild pitch.
I think it was a wild pitch.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think it was a wild pitch.
2 catchers here. Every one was a wild pitch, man.
Absolutely. There'll be no pass balls in our book today. I can tell you that. We can screenshot it, get Dave to put it on Twitter, whatever. No pass balls. No pass balls. No such thing.
2-1 here. A.J. Cobb. Runners on second and third now. Chases one up high.
Chase a little bit. But back to what you said, Mike, before. You've coasted through the early part of the season. You're up 5-0 against Parkside. You end up losing that game, but a little piece of humble pie is not necessarily a bad thing, especially when it's early in the season.
Yeah. And swing and foul tip into the catcher's mitt. That's out number 3, but a big inning for Decatur. The end of 1. It's 6-0 Decatur over Kent Island.
Especially get the lead guy, keep the momentum going.
Yeah. And first pitch, he jumps on this one, flies it pretty deep to left. Kohut going back and makes the catch easily. So am I sitting here saying that Logan Burns was the pitcher and was not the pitcher? Did I have that confused?
I think you get it. I think you got it right.
Was Logan Burns the starter for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Working the kinks out.
Yeah. All right.
Working the kinks out.
So,
yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
Ball.
All right. Coming up now. Can't see the number. Looks like Hunter Alston, number 17.
That's him. Attack the zone. Let's go work the defense. Did a nice job using your D, getting a fly out to Kohut out there early by Kroll.
Yeah, this is Jack Grossi, by the way. Number 7, the new pitcher. And that fly down the left field, and Kohut got it in the left field again. Nice play by Kohut down the line.
Nice to have guys that can run them down out there behind you.
A couple nice plays to start the inning by Kohut. Quick 2 outs. Kroll is working fast.
Pace and rhythm, man. Pace and rhythm. As you with catching, you're get a guy who's attacking the zone early. You want to keep that rhythm going to him.
He's bringing it, man. He brought that one.
Yeah, if that's a wooden bat, that's going in the fire.
Yeah. Emerson Patty's the right fielder, number 16, coming up for Kent Island. Quickly 0-1 to him. Curveball. 0-2.
Gus and Ryan, 2 quality offerings from our 2 senior arms,
man. Yeah. Fastball blew it past him for out number 3. Middle of the second, it's still 6-0 Decatur. All right, coming back in the bottom of the second inning, we think we made a mistake, or I made a mistake. I think Jacob Agee was the starting pitcher for Kent Island, and then Logan Burns was his DH. Burns flew out to start the inning, and Burns is the one going to Elizabethtown College, not Jacob Agee, so my apologies there.
I think what we'll do is
get better
from now on. Yeah, we'll definitely get better. But there's only one way to go but up between the two of us. I think we'll do a keys to the game between you and I.
There you
Our
go.
3 keys to the game.
Right. So Gus Kroll up now. Jack Grossi is pitching. We've confirmed that. Freshman on the mound for Kent Island. Ball 2 down low. Gus Kroll is 1 for 1 today. Scored a run as well, drove 1 in.
Well, off to a hot start for possibility of player of the year in the Bayside South Conference, that's for sure.
Yeah, he just looks dialed in. Wasn't fooled at all on the off speed there. Right on it. 2-2 count now for him.
It's hard for kids in high school and guys to get up here. Want to see the 2-strike approach. It's hard to change it, but that's a key. Passing the baton to the next guy.
That was low and in. We go full count now.
I always wonder what it'd be like to be a dual guy. Be able to pitch and play the field and slug,
Yeah. No, I couldn't do any of those things. So Kroll takes ball 4, and free pass is really hurting Kent Island here. That's what, number 6? 6th walk?
I believe it's a 6th walk, and I mean we made sure that when you're facing a lineup that is lengthened top to bottom, you know, there's really no weak spot. When you give out free passes or giving away outs, you're going to get in trouble. You can see it right now, 6-0.
So here comes Loring. He doubled earlier. Came around the score, drove in 2 runs. That ball's in the dirt. Kroll's going to go. No throw, no chance there.
That's a great job by Gus. He landed on his secondary. He's obviously zoned in, watches the angle off the chest protector there. He sees it going towards the first base dugout. That's an immediate takeoff.
Yeah.
All right, you catchers, you know, when we got to retreat or recover, and you're going that way away from the second base bag, you got to take off as a base runner.
As the kids say, Gus is balling out, man.
No cap.
No cap.
No cap.
He's lit.
Does that mean no lie? No, yeah, no lie.
No cap means no lie. No joking. I'm not kidding.
Okay. I heard a couple like no cap, Mr. Riley's over the last couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not wearing a hat in school. It's a rule.
That means I'm not kidding.
Mr. Seitz wouldn't allow that.
Yeah. No cap. Listen to these old guys trying to be hip.
I'm not trying. That's all you.
Loring pops this up to the first base side. It's going to be first baseman over there makes the play for the first out.
Tough guy to make that play.
Yeah.
I like what Lucas is doing there. You can see he was literally trying to take his hands, hit the ball behind Gus, trying to advance it. He just hips leaked out a little bit. He was a little bit out in front and got underneath of that pitch.
Coming up now, Owen Kinnair, third baseman. Takes curveball for ball 1.
Owen's due to really barrel one up.
Yeah,
I mean, big as he is in a day like this is hitting season. It's at Decatur.
He knows it too, man.
He does.
Trying to launch one there.
He does.
Took a swing like that his first time up. Curveball there's a little low.
When you get kids, you know, grow so much and get stronger, you know, year by year, it's hard to keep the mechanics the same. And you know, the bat path through the zone. We'll see Owen here get the barrel out in front.
Takes one off the elbow there.
Man.
That hurts. Was that elbow or finger? Not sure. Looks like it was the hand. Didn't sound great. Did it come off the bat? Are they calling it a foul ball? Looks like they called it a foul ball.
Must have. That sounded like more skin and bones than anything else.
Sound
I think
like
Coach
bones.
Shockley's gonna ask him.
He's gonna ask for a. I don't know. That happened so fast, you know. I don't know if this guy's gonna be able to.
It's hard to see, and you know the sounds. You know, it's very similar, but I mean, initially you think that's.
He definitely
something off the inside of the wrist there.
He reacted immediately for sure, but I don't know if it got the handle of the bat too. Looks like it was his top hand there. I don't.
All right, another chance to take a good hack and barrel and get the barrel going.
So 2-2.
2-2.
Oh, curveball there. It was a nice pitch. And go full count again.
And when you see that spin and it's coming out of the hand over the middle of the plate, and you know that it's going like, 11-5 or 11-4, he did a nice job spitting on that one.
It's up high for ball 4. And another walk. Kinnair's going to be heading down to first. Let's go bring up Stephen Wade here, first baseman, Mr. Baseball.
That's him. He's been coming up a lot with runners in scoring position so far this year. Really has.
Stephen walked his first time up, came around to score.
Ken Island really wants to make sure they can try and get a ground ball here and get out of the inning with no damage. Keep it at 6.
Fastball in the inside corner. They throw down the first behind the runner, and he's back safely. Kroll stays put on second. Yeah, the best thing for Kent Island is that the 6 runs happened in the first inning. You know, if you can hold it there and just chip away, you might be able to get back into it.
And try and make just a little bit of time. Don't try and get them all back with one swing. Good breaking ball there.
Froze them a little bit.
Right side, get him on, come on. Your job.
We got ducks in the pond, Sean. Bring them all home.
Good job. Something out there, big guy.
2 strikes. You want to see Wade right here. Something middle backside. Second base hole between first and second is completely vacated.
Wade pops it up to the right side. Second baseman's going back and will make the play. They called infield fly rule anyway, I think. So 2 down. And that's going to bring up Ryder Swanson, the catcher. Grossy.
Go ahead.
Oh, Grossy's just breaking that curveball.
Yeah.
He throws it at people.
Yeah,
drops it into the zone, man.
Got a good use, and not afraid to throw it early in the count either. I like what I'm seeing from this freshman.
Our guys are hesitant. Comes back with a high fastball, and Swanson finds himself in an 0-2 hole real quick.
All right, in play here, expand the zone a little bit. See if you can find some green somewhere. Now, Lake saw with Steven and Lucas both. They're doing their best to go to the right side. Just got to let that ball get a little bit deeper.
Ground ball to third base. Comes to throw to first, and that's going to do it for the inning. At the end of 2, Decatur 6, Kent Island Buccaneers 0. We'll be back.
All over the place. He's a great guy. Hit up R&M Heating and Air Conditioning for all your HVAC needs. We'll go over to the Garden Grill again. Soft shell BLT with Boom Boom sauce. We're still waiting for a couple of those here in the broadcast booth. They're over at Windmill Creek Vineyard and Winery. Go check them out. They got great food and great people that work there. Southside Grill and Deli. Obviously, if it says you were craving a sandwich right now, where are you going? I think I'll go to Southside Grill and Deli. If it tells me to on the paper, I think that's where we'll go. All right, and the last one for the third inning, Titan Elite Fitness. So many of our student athletes are working out over at Titan Elite Fitness right around the corner here off Route 50, right beside Tractor Supply. If you're an up-and-coming athlete in the area, check them out. They're great for your kids.
Right on, man. Well done. Shane Bogardus now coming up. I hope I said it right. I went checked with the coach on pronunciation, then I forgot. So
I'm gonna tell all our viewers and listeners, throw something in the comment section.
Yeah.
Tell us how good or how awful we.
How terrible, yeah.
Yeah.
we've made it to the third inning of game 2, and we haven't been fired. So.
Well, I know both of our Vals, you know, who were our lovely wives, will tell us how good or especially how bad we're doing at something, you know.
Gus Kroll out for his third inning now. He gets his first strike across it 2-1. He's only thrown, where did I see? He's only thrown 22 pitches now, I think.
At model of efficiency.
Yeah, he's working quick. Ball 3 there, though. It's 3-1 count to Bogardus. Bogardus,
yeah. I think you've got it.
I think so. I'm going with that. There you go. That's strike 2 there.
Live there. If you can live there,
oh, man.
you know, I'd make them prove me wrong.
Yeah.
You know, by saying that, you know, putting the ball in play and finding holes. Otherwise, that's where I'm going with the old number 1.
Got him, strike 3. I mean, Gus is throwing hard enough. You know, any ball that's on the inside part of the plate, you got to get the bat head out in front of it to do anything with it. And these guys have not proven, like you said, that they're going to be able to do that. I'm the same. I'd live on the low inside corner, man.
Yep.
Pops that one up. Looks like Loring's under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Great job reading that pop up there. Calling it at its apex at the highest point. You know, that's something about Coach Sires and all the guys at SU with all our defensive progressions. You want to let it get to its highest point, because if the wind somehow carried that over towards the second base bag, you got Shockley and Cobb living right there.
Yeah.
So you don't want to call it too soon.
Number 2, Aiden Miller coming up, the third baseman. He takes ball 1 up high.
And, you know, pitching inside, I mean, they're not doing it much at the big league level anymore.
Right.
And, you know, you see it a little bit in college, those guys with tenacious and stuff, but it's not easy. It's hard to do.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to hit a guy, you know. You don't give him a free base, but.
Right. You're up 6-0, you know, you got a little wiggle room. If you hit somebody, that's okay. Move them off the plate a little bit.
Right now, he's just throwing gas
just
past these guys.
Just out of the hand, 86.
I hope he keeps at it. I mean, until they prove they can catch up to it, don't throw anything off speed, man. Don't speed the bat up. Straight gas up and in. Or throw an off-speed pitch, you know.
Yeah.
We'll take that too.
Yeah, or Uncle Charlie to prove us wrong in the broadcast booth.
We were doing so good, man. All right, middle of the third inning, 6-0 Decatur still. We'll be back. Right, coming back here in the bottom of the third, Kohut leading off. Kohut double to the left field wall. Last time up, 2 RBIs for him. Got a nice piece of it.
You really like it when a kid like Kohut, 3-sport athlete, gets an opportunity. You know, he's working himself in, wants to get more starts under his belt, and comes in and get a big double.
He should. Big double, a couple nice catches in the outfield.
And that's a way to draw the attention from your coaching staff. I mean, there's no better way to do it than that.
Yep. When you get your shot, you take it, man. So Jack Grossi's back on the mound for Kent Island in his third inning of work here. He's come quiet at the Decatur Bats. I'm looking at Twitter, and I'm seeing that he is, according to Prep Baseball Report, he is in the top 15 Maryland and Delaware for the class of 2026. So
yeah, that's great. I mean, and you can see it right off the bat. He's not afraid. He's slowing his heart rate down out there, throwing strikes, mixing speeds, and getting outs. I mean, that's literally that's the formula.
It is. He sits Kohut down for out number 1. Caden Shockley now takes ball 1. But yeah, you know, freshman is getting it up there with what, high 70s.
And you know he's going to
control,
grow. Yeah, with control. That's the key emphasis, with control.
And looks like he can get his breaking ball over, man. It's done well.
58, 68, 72 with control and mixing speeds and changing eye levels and planes. You're going to get outs.
That's really what it's all about, man.
I think of Jamie Moyer. I watched him pitch live. Game 3 of the 08 World Series, and he would not break a pane of glass.
Yeah, right.
with Mr. Clean covering it top to bottom. I mean, it was 78 to 81 the whole time. I like the at-bats so far here from Caden. I like what I'm seeing. He's looking for a particular spot. We talked about it before the game.
Nice pitch there, low and away on 3-2. Gets him chasing. So we're full count here. Grounds out and foul.
If Caden can turn the lineup over constantly, batting in the 9-hole with his speed, you know, and his ability to, you know, literally create havoc on the base pass, that will be take their lineup.
I love
to a
9
next
guys
level.
who can run, man. It's like an extra leadoff man.
Absolutely, it's hard. You know, it's hard to explain to baseball dads and coaches at younger levels that every position is key, and every position in the batting order is key. 1 through 9. You got to have a guy like Caden swallow your pride, bat 9, flip the lineup over.
Such a negative connotation, right? You know, but yeah, he did his job. Now he's on base. The kid can run. 1 out, and we're at the top of the lineup again with Hopgood. Waylon. Somebody tell Johnny to just like tuck into a dark, shadowy corner of the dugout. These two. Waylon walked 2 times today and scored a run so far. He almost got picked off and then made it to second. He takes ball 1.
Must be nice to be that athletic and quick twitch.
So we'll see if Shockley does anything over on first base. Up 6-0 here. That one's yanked down the left field line, just foul though. It was all over that inside pitch, man. That was nice.
He is quick through the zone and on plane, man. He is quick through the zone. His hands are so fast, almost to the point where bring a kid in who's just a tick slower velo-wise, you're going to get him out in front maybe.
Yeah.
Got to tell himself to stay back, let the ball travel in the hitting zone.
Up high, they throw down the first, but Shockley's back in plenty of time. Schulte's not afraid to do that, man. We've seen him throw down the first a couple times at least, maybe 3.
If you can just keep that in the back of the opponent's base running game plan, you know, that's a wrinkle that changes things and approach, you know, for your hitters.
And Shockley's off. Pitches a strike. Shockley slides in the second, and he's safe.
And right on cue there. If he can get on base, he is going to be a threat to steal bags, go first or third on singles, score on balls in the gap and down the line. Critical element for our lineup.
Yep. Nice to have a guy like Hopgood, too, who can take a pitch there, you know, let him steal a base. Hopgood's not afraid to hit with 2 strikes.
No.
It's quick hands like that.
That's rare. I mean, that's a rare trait for a high school kid.
Yeah, Grossi looks like a senior, man. throwing pickoff moves out there, stepping off, calling his catcher out to talk about the call. I like it.
Yeah, I do too. Here we go. We got Caden, on the replay here. Quick first step. He's a running back on the football team, plays in the secondary, so straight line speed is there.
Yep.
You got the good jump, and he's on second with a head first slide.
2-2 to Hopgood here. Curveball away. And we go full count here.
At minimum, Waylon wants to at least hit the ball hard to the other side, opposite way here. At least get Shockley down to third.
Oh, takes one in the back there. And he'll be on first base.
And here come the don't rub it.
Yeah.
And, the prom dresses and stuff like that, and it's throbbing. You're bruising.
You got to act hard though, man.
You got to. No cap. No cap.
The coach is going to come out and talk to Grossi right now, so we'll be back in a few. All right, coming back here, A.J. Cobb coming to the plate now. Men on first and second, 1 out in the third inning. Decatur leads 6-0. Grossi still on the mound after the visit. Cobb squares the bunt, pops it back foul.
A kid like A.J. that can run, even with 1 out, that's an opportunity there. Get guys on, bunt for a base hit. Feet were moving a little too early there. You want to see it down first because he can beat it. You want to see that ball down, then take off.
I didn't see a whole lot of movement out of Ken Allen infield. It looks like first baseman's going to charge. Third baseman stays. Usually you got the pitcher kind of coming off a mound and taking a side there. Third base side in this instance, but he didn't look like he did that.
No, first baseman crashed there on that second offering. So they're going to try and get a force at third if he does put one down.
Swing and a miss there for strike 3. And now they got some confusion. Runners caught up. They're throwing to third. And he's called out there at third base. That'll be the third out there. The end of 3. It's 6-0 Decatur. We'll be back in a minute.
All right, here we go. Before we start the top of the fourth, a couple more important shout-outs and thank yous to our sponsors. We got Made in the Shade, blinds, shades, and shutters, and it's getting springtime, going into summertime. I know that it's bright and sunny. We enjoy it, but you want to call Joe Kendall, all right? If he doesn't answer, he's probably watching the game. I think I can see him right now up there watching. We talked about the Brooklyn properties early. Check them out on vacasa.com. Come on down to the shore. Stay a little while, all right? And our last one for the top of the fourth inning is the kitchen, all right? Breakfast and lunch on the corner of Philadelphia and Wycomico Street in downtown OC. Revamped and ready to go. Patrick Brady, nice job.
Right on. We got Keegan O'Brien leading off in the top of the fourth here. Takes ball one down low. O'Brien going to St. Vincent College to play football. Wide receiver.
Got a lanky wide-out build.
Yeah. Playing center field today. Obviously got some speed.
Another thing he'd love to dream to do, play wide receiver in a football game.
Yeah, man.
Out.
Pops this one foul. Yeah, not much so far out of the Ken Island bats. No hitter. Oh, did I say that? Oh, man.
You said it.
I said it.
I can't believe you said it.
I can't believe I said it either.
Cannot believe that. Actually, I can because I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
So I'm of no help.
Yeah.
I should have like wrote it on a note or something, slid it over.
Hit me or something before it came out of my mouth.
I know, and these guys, the guys behind us should let us know.
Yeah.
I mean, Harry Callis and all these guys, Vin Scully, they didn't have to do all this. You know, they're good guys.
Yeah.
We'll have to say something to Mr. Knurr and the guys back here.
His ground ball is short. Loring's going to have a tough play without that speed. And he's safe. That is all on me. Blew it.
like clockwork.
Man.
Like clockwork.
We did so good in our first game, man.
Hey. That's okay. Don't tell. Just keep to make sure Lucas doesn't find out about it.
Yeah.
Gus, those two.
Second game.
Yeah. Hey.
I done jinxed a no-hitter. Called the wrong pitcher for the first two innings.
Well, let's do this. Let's make sure we give props to Gus for going. What was that? 8 straight innings and no hit, no run baseball from him.
Yeah,
I believe.
right. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, tough play by the shortstop there, especially we just said how fast Keegan O'Brien is.
Yep. Here it is right here. Look, ground ball to Lucas. Let's take a close look. Gets rid of it. Good transfer, and I think
it was close.
I think it was close, but
O'Brien's going, and the ball's going to get past Swanson, so he'll be in there easily with a stolen base.
Hey, what do they say? Speed kills.
Unless you call the pass ball.
No pass balls.
I mean, wild pitch.
You do want to see Ryder get that. I know it's tough to do. It's easier said than done, but you want to gain ground, seeing that ball down, right, and just try and swallow it and wear it off the equipment if you can.
It's so counterintuitive to what you're always taught to catch the ball, but you really don't even want to catch it. You just want to take it off the chest protector and just smother it in front of you.
Right, and it's hard to, they say, okay, we'll go attack and go gain ground on 87.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You're like, excuse me, I'm going after 87?
You got to keep that glove in the 5-hole, so to speak, and cover up that spot where the ball could leak through. But, yeah, like you say, it's difficult to do when it's coming that fast.
It really is.
I used to change my whole stance when I had a man on base. I didn't get my feet down under me. I'd like to kind of hop up a little bit. O'Brien's going. Here's a throw to third, and he's going to be in there. So Ken Island's got a little something going here. Walk. It's going to be first and third here with nobody out.
Speed is the ultimate slump buster. And, I mean, breaking the ice, too, with not having a hit. Now he's on, he gets on with his legs. He gets to third with his legs.
And now you got a guy who's going to college to play baseball coming up. Caden Schulte, the catcher, heading to Messiah.
What you want to see now, and we talked about it last game too, let's get him through the 3 guy here. We're trading it. You want outs, give up the run. We're not worried about the guy third. Try and get a ground ball, get a double play, settle things up a little bit.
As we learned against Parkside, we got to stop the big inning. So like you say, just get outs. You give up 1 run, not a huge deal. Get an out somewhere. Crawls behind 2-0, and they're going to come out and talk to him for a second.
Yeah, I'd like to see Coach Farrow call a timeout there, settle things down. I think last game you know, he wanted to test the waters, let the kids face a little bit of a challenge of adversity with what Parkside was trying to do to them. Now he's taking the leadership role, calling time, selling guys down, and I know he's just saying we literally get a ground ball, you know, at least get a force out here, and we were absolutely fine. That runner on third, I know it came up to him and bit him last game, but if we're going to let him go ahead and score if we can get that lead out and possibly a double play.
So Kroll stays in the game. Schulte at the plate. We got Logan Burns on deck. Two good hitters here in the 3 and 4 spots, both going on to the next level. So it's a little bit of a challenge. And this is a hard ground ball to Kinnair. He's going to second for 1, over to first, in time for 2. Nice play. Run scores, but double play puts 2 outs. Exactly what you said, Mr. Riley.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal play by Owen Kinnair over there. Down to a knee. I mean, off the bat, you know the exit velo is a hot shot there. Was able to make an excellent throw to AJ over at second for a great turn pivot and get 2.
Nice
what we needed.
Too. So Logan Burns is up. 2 out now, nobody on base. Elizabethtown commit. He gets on one here and sends it deep to left. That is over the fence for a home run.
You know, like you talked about, Mike, 2 college hitters, you know, future college hitters coming up. You know, we're very thankful to get that double play ball, but those guys they're second time through the order. They're feeling a little more comfortable.
Yep.
And, you know, they've seen the fastball one time, so out of the hand, they were attacking early.
Yep.
Might want to work, mixing a little first pitch, something different, you know.
So that double play is huge now, you know. So Jack Rossi coming up, the pitcher, freshman pitcher, fouls one off. Yeah, much better for that to be a solo bomb than 2-run or even a 3-run.
Absolutely. You get back to the dugout, get the ender here, and you let the guys in the infield know. Great job.
There you go. Curveball in the outside corner there for strike 2. And ground ball here, Cobb. Throws to first, and that's out number 3. But Kenana gets 2 back on the home run by Logan Burns. We'll be back.
Here's a pitch by Kroll, hot shot, one hopper. Kinnear literally lays on it from his knees over to AJ and then over to Stephen Wade for a crucial double play ball.
Huge.
Crucial.
Would be 6-4.
Sure
They
would.
didn't come up with that. So Gus Kroll coming up, maybe he can help himself out. That last inning was all my fault because of the no-hit comment. I'll take that.
We got it written in pencil, so we can erase it as long as we end up winning this ball game.
And Jack Grossi's out again. Came in relief in the first inning.
He's done an outstanding job.
Super good job. But like you say, we're getting second time through here coming up. And these guys have seen him now. We'll see what they can do.
Yep. On the flip side, you know, we got Gus has obviously hit him. When he goes back out there for the fifth, you maybe want to see changing speeds, you know, a little bit different. They attacked him early last time with the second time through, so. Now we want to hit a solo homer here and get one back.
2-2 count now to Kroll. Takes a curveball down low. We'll go full count. Fouls that one off.
I've been impressed with how our lineup has been spoiling pitches. Even late in the game against Parkside, we didn't mount a comeback we were looking for, but just grinding out at bats, that grinder's mentality. Get on any way you can.
He ropes that one to third. Third baseman fumbles it, and he's going to be on. E5 there. Kroll's going to be on with a leadoff. He's going to reach base.
Hit the ball hard and never know what can happen.
Yeah, man. Lucas Loring coming up now. Lucas, the shortstop.
Lucas is a long, wiry, athletic kid. Reminds me of like Von Hayes. You remember Von Hayes from back in the 80s and 90s?
You're always calling out Phillies.
I'm calling them out for sucking so much the first 4 games. I can tell you that right now.
Kroll looked like he was going to go. Ended up staying through the throw from Schulte, but he's back safe. Loring's 1 for 2 today with a double and a fly out. He scored and driven in 2.
1-1.
Nice job by Lucas. Starting to see maybe a little fatigue coming in here from the freshman. Fastball is a little bit up.
Seems to be.
Yep.
Doesn't quite have the pop that it did. And he's up again.
Yeah, I think you want to grind it out here. I mean, put in the box, you know, pick one good spot, get the hands through the zone. But other than that, don't expand. You got to work him here. We want to see them, like we said in the keys of the game, foot on the throttle, score runs after the first and second inning.
Yep.
Got to be done.
And answer, you know.
Yep.
They gave up 2, let's get 2.
Absolutely. A little momentum, I mean, is on the Buccaneers side right now. 6 in the first, nothing since. I mean, they're winning after the first inning.
Kroll goes on the pitch. Laurie pops this one up in the right center. Center fielder's got it. O'Brien holds it in for the first out. Looked like Kroll had a good jump on that one, but I guess you can tell it looked like it was a little up. But so that brings up, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
That brings up Owen Kinnair, third baseman, who started that double play last inning. It was big play.
Right, makes a play in the field and obviously comes up third this inning. Let's see him do it with the bat. He is due.
Pitcher's leaving the ball up, and don't let Owen get one.
Fastball command. It's up, everything's up in the zone.
Yep.
I think even that last pitch to Lucas might have been a little bit up. I don't know if he had 2 strikes on him or not. I can't remember.
Owen takes a cut on that one. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's 1-1. Yeah, Kroll looks like he wants to go, man. He's itching. There he goes. Pitches a strike, catcher drops it, and Kroll's in.
Absolutely. You know what I'm seeing out of the freshman right now, coming set. Usually it's on set. He's delivering on second Mississippi every time after he comes into the set position.
He hadn't been.
No.
He had been doing a good job, but you know,
when fatigue sets in, you know, habits start to creep up, whether good or bad. And I can tell you, good coaching staffs and good players are going to notice if players become habitual, and it's something they can capitalize on.
It's a lot to ask a 14-year-old kid, and, you know, to come in here against one of the top teams in the state. I guess he's 15. One of the preseason top teams in the state, and throw as well as he's done. He's 15 years old now.
I like it. Good demeanor. He's laser focused out there. I mean, you
can tell he's played a lot of ball.
Slow heart rate.
He's up, everything's up high now.
Owen here, middle backside, see it out of his hand. Think big part of the field, right back up the box.
And we go full count again. They're 0 for 1 today with a walk.
Well, trade places mindset here. Think double out of the box on hard contact.
He takes one in the back too. So Canaro go down to first. It'll be first and second with 1 out now. That brings up Stephen Wade. They're going to come out and talk to Grossi. I think that's a good idea. And it looks like they're going to make a change here. So we'll be back after some warm-up pitches. Nice job by the freshman there.
Yeah, great job. Tip of the cap to him, that's for sure.
All right, we're coming back here. We got a pitch and change number 3 on the mound now for Kent Island. Hunter Craig comes in for Jack Grossi. Straight change here, straight switch. Runners on first and second. Stephen Wade up to the plate. Kroll on second base now has got a little bit of an advantage. We got a right-handed hitter. We got a left-handed pitcher now. He's going to have his back to the runner. Always thought this was a good situation for maybe putting people in motion, but we'll see.
Absolutely. You know, another thing to consider, too, is obviously you see the ball a little bit longer out of the hand, righty-lefty, but you don't see a whole lot of lefties in the Bayside Conference on the mound. So it's not necessarily an advantage when you just don't see them that much.
2-0 to Stephen Wade here. Chance to put the bat on the ball here maybe. Ooh, nice pitch.
That's
there.
A good breaking ball. 2-0 right there. Nothing you can do about that.
No. That would have been a weak ground ball.
Ground ball double play. Flush it and tip the cap and win the next pitch.
Thumbs up. Steven comes up 0 for 1 today with a walk and a fly out.
Gets the barrel moving. He can drive it into the gap.
He usually puts it into play. The weak ground ball here, they're probably not going to have any play but the first base. And they've got him for out number 2. But both runners move up, so now we got 2 guys in scoring position. And we got Ryder Swanson coming up.
A nice play by Craig there, attacking the ball off the mound, grabbing it with his bare hand, setting his feet. I mean, that's not an easy throw for a left-hander.
No.
That ball can tail, you know, into the 3-4 hole and go down the line very easily. Nice play.
Slow breaking ball there for strike 1.
It's hard to mimic left-handed breaking pitches.
Yeah.
I mean,
how do you practice?
It's hard. I know.
Although we got him at right, but
get a nice donation and get a.
Swanson pops this one up in foul territory. First baseman's over there and make the play, and that's out number 3. So Decatur leaves a couple runners on. It's still 6-2 here. We'll be back. Stephen Decatur softball team leads Kent Island 3-1.
And the Lady Hawks have been playing real well, getting the outstanding pitching.
They got some ballers on there, man.
They do.
Riley Smith is a player.
Then I saw Maddie Donaway lay down like a key bunt, 9th grader.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a suicide squeeze or
it was a squeeze to win the game.
Yeah, to win the game.
She was like player of the week somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Yeah, I think on the vote on Delmarva Now, she was up nominated for
and
that.
Maddie Donaway is a great kid.
Oh, yeah.
Had her in class last year. So Kroll's back on the mound again, out for his 5th inning of work. I'm not going to say anything else about it, but he's facing left fielder Emerson Patty. And quickly ahead, 0-2. Patty is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today.
You want to see Gus get the lead guy here. Slow some little bit of their momentum down offensively for the Bucks.
Fouls that one off out of play.
2-strike approach. I've been impressed with Parkside, Decatur, and Kent Island. These last 2 games being in the booth here with you. Choking up, spoiling.
Broke something off there and got him for strike 3. First out of the inning.
It's a great pitch by Gus.
Yeah.
Nice tight breaking ball. This late in the game, he's holding a lot of his a lot of good spin rate still this late.
Coming up now is the second baseman, Shane Bogardus. Takes strike 1. He's 0 for 1 on the day and struck out as well. Yeah, Gus is working again now.
Excellent job mixing. We talked about it. Want to see a little more breaking stuff now, though.
Later
going into
in the
the
game.
5th. Yeah. Looks sharp. Looks really good.
He's getting up there and he's in rhythm again. Oh, broke one off there. Looked like he missed by much.
Yeah, that's what you call a great miss. Sorry, that's a great job by Ryder, too, on the ankle sway there, keeping his nose behind the ball.
Got him right there. Man, that was straight gas right there. Strike 3. We got a speed on that one?
I think the radar's down, but, I mean, he's got to be in the mid-80s
I was
still.
say that looked mid-80s still. And
at the knees, too, nonetheless.
He's at 55 pitches.
Very economical today.
Gave up what it was an infield single and a stolen base. Can't remember how the kid got to third.
I think it was a pass ball.
Yeah.
Which we regretfully, had to put that in the book.
Nice pitch there. Then the kid scored on the double play ball, and then he gave up the one home run. Really was the only ball that's been hit hard.
Yep. He left that one flat over the plate,
Yeah.
or first pitch of that at bat. But that's pretty much the only mistake he's made.
And again, you're talking the kid that's going to play at the next level next year. So if you leave it there, that kid's going to hit it, and he did. But aside from that, nice outing by Kroll again. Up high there. That was a nice pitch on 0-2 count.
Hey, you want to talk about, you see how Gus is carrying his velocity. That's off-season work, weight room, run on the treadmill, and that's how you're going to carry velocity as you mature, and the body gets
legs,
stronger. Yeah, it's all legs.
People don't realize that, but
baseball's a lower half game.
Yeah. Got him for strike 3. That's going to do it here for the top of the 5th. Decatur still leads 6-2. They'll be coming up to hit next.
All right, everybody, as Ken Island gets ready to throw down and then their warm-ups for the bottom of the 5th. We got 2 more sponsors we want to give our love to and appreciation for. Assateague Crab House, 611 heading down towards Assateague. We talked about it last week. Get your crab bag to go. Get your stop in. You can grab it, take it to the beach with you, keep the bag, all sorts of good stuff. Great food, great atmosphere, and great people. All right, and our last one, Mio's Italian Steakhouse. We could go for a good steak right now. A little surf and turf action. Mike, what do you think about that?
No doubt about it.
Yep, Mio's Steakhouse.
All right, Cole Kohut coming up, takes strike 1. He's 1 for 2 today with a double to the left field wall. Drove in a couple runs. A couple nice catches. Have one in the gap, have one down the line. Craig's got these guys a little off balance with this breaking ball. He seems to be throwing it a lot.
Yeah, he is. Nice tight spin out of the hand, little slurve action. Talk about our player comps. I like Chris Sale on this one here.
Yeah. Ground ball to third base. Throw to first, and that's out number 1. Chris Sale. That guy's nasty. When he's healthy.
When he's healthy. Yeah, when he's healthy. I'm not sure he's been real healthy much after the first year that Boston picked him up.
Yeah.
But there's not many pitchers in the big leagues that are healthy.
All the time.
Healthy.
It seems you're correct. Caden Shockley. It used to be nothing for guys to throw 250 innings a year,
Oh, my goodness, yes.
And now it seems like, I don't know, I think guys play a lot more baseball at the lower levels, too. They're throwing a lot more. a lot harder. Hard ground ball to third. It's going to be a tough play with Shockley's speed, but that ball was hit hard enough.
Yeah, this kid, what's third baseman's name again? Sorry, I don't have it.
Aiden Miller.
Yeah, Miller. He's done a nice job over there. Done a real nice job on a hot corner for the Bucks. Strong kid, good glove, good arm. He's been accurate on every throw, getting a lot of work today.
So that brings up Waylon Hobgood here with 2 outs, 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. See what Waylon can do. Starts him with that off-speed pitch again, that slurve, we'll call it. Comes back to it again. Yeah, it seems he sets up the fastball with his off speed as opposed to the other way around.
Yeah, I think the calling card right now for our guys, and it takes a little while. We're not quite to the midway point, but if you can change speeds, I think it gives us a little bit of issues.
Yeah.
Out on the front foot some. Didn't finish that one there.
Comes with a fastball inside there. It's going to be ball 3. 3-1 to Hobgood. The leadoff man. Waylon's walked twice and been hit by a pitch. He swings and misses at that one. That's going to take it full count now.
That's a changeup, 3-1 there.
I don't know if I don't know what it was, but had him out in front for sure. And that one's jacked to left. Left fielder's going for it, and he's got it for out 3. Out number 3 here. At the bottom of, or at the end of 5, it's 6-2 Decatur still. We'll be back in a bit. All right, we're coming back here in the top of the 6th inning. Cannon's got to get something going. Gus Kroll still on the mound. We got one change. We got Nate Berzonski, the sophomore, coming in to play first base here. And Berzonski looked good in the preseason, made a couple nice plays defensively. Looked good with the bat, too.
And live arm kid, another big kid. I don't know where they're getting the side, where they're feeding him. Must be his garden grill or.
He was in my class in 8th grade. He was taller than me already. So, number 2, Aiden Miller coming up, the third baseman. And Kroll starts him with the heat, man. He's bringing it.
You'd love to see him carrying his velocity and endurance this late into the game early in the year.
Still getting ahead, breaks a curveball off. I don't know what to tell this guy. Poor Aiden here. 0-2.
86, 87,
first
here it
pitch
is.
was a high fastball, and the second was a low curveball. And goes high again. Just straight gas, man.
That's where you want to see Gus. That's going to play big for him when you're 0-2, 1-2, being able to elevate, change eye level. See where he goes here.
Again, Miller's able to keep himself alive.
And when you have plus stuff, that's one thing.
Yeah.
When you get to the next level where it's down and, it's CNU, SU, all the way up through D1 or JUCO, you got to be able to change speeds.
Yeah.
Any count, change eye level, and any count, hit different planes and go from there.
Is he going as a pitcher or outfielder? We don't know.
Definitely going as an arm. I think he's going to try and dual guide up. That is very difficult, but I think give it a shot initially.
It's another one we talked about last game. maybe letting the umpire see that pitch right there. That's right along the knees, man. Just Swanson just freeze and let him see it for a second. Ball 4 here, and Miller worked himself a walk after getting behind early. That was nice.
Yeah, lead off walk. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, he definitely with young catcher riders learning.
Yeah.
He's receiving the ball very well. Not getting thumbed. He's getting on the seams, into the 3 fingers of the pocket, but he's just elevating himself a little too early there.
So here comes O'Brien. Walked earlier, stole second, moved around, eventually scored on the double play ball. We'll see what he can do.
How'd you like to be Nate over there at first and get 8? It's like 85 over
right.
pickoff.
Right in the game. That's a hard ground ball to Owen. Might be 2. The second for 1. It's going to be tough. Got him. Nice play.
That's a place you don't want to hit the ball there to Owen Canera. I mean, you know you're –
he's going to swallow it up.
I think Mike might have something going on. I'm not real sure.
Can't imagine what this would be.
Not real sure. Dave's working on a replay for us.
Call him safe.
Maybe off the bag?
Saves off the bag.
Here's a replay.
I didn't see, but let's check it out.
Ground ball, Owens got it. Gets it over to AJ.
I don't know.
Oh, he's out by 3.5 feet.
The home plate umpire said the first baseman pulled his foot off the bag, but I don't see that.
I don't see that either. Maybe there was some daylight in there. I mean, we don't have the angle.
Yeah.
We're not going to critique anybody, but
regardless, here we are now. We got 1 out, and Keegan O'Brien on first base. A speed threat for sure. Noah Anthony coming up. Anthony 1 for 2 on the day. Fouls off the first pitch.
Try and get another ground ball here again if you're Kroll. Infield D has played very, very well today. Keep the pitch count down, get a ground ball, spin 2, and go back in the dugout.
Line drive to shortstop. Lawrence snags it, throws to first, and O'Brien's doubled off. So it's not going to matter in the end. Well hit ball, but great defensive play. Good heads up. Throw to first base. It doubles a man off. 6-2 in the middle of the 6th inning. We'll be back. We're coming back here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We got A.J. Cobb coming up to the plate. Hunter Craig still on the mound for Kent Island. A.J. 0 for 2 today with a walk. He scored a run. Turned a couple nice double plays, man, even though they said the first baseman had his foot off the bag. He bunts here, and they pick it up foul. Picked up foul. A little collision there, but looks like everybody's okay.
Yeah.
The catcher might have gotten the worst of that one, did he?
Yeah, I don't know his knee. I mean, definitely want to replace the divot out there for sure.
Yeah, he tried to pull up, saw the pitcher was going to be there. And they're going to take time. Check on him.
You definitely want to see what you want to see him do there. You know, you got the third baseman coming in hot, and the pitcher's already there. That he just needs to kind of lay back and be very vocal.
Just swipe it foul.
Yeah, use the vocal cords. Tell the pitcher to, holler to Craig, just pick it up foul or kick it foul. You know, save yourself a possible concussion there. Love the heat of the moment, passion trying to get after it though. Maybe he just wants to take a little frustration out on pitchers. They can be frustrated.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel you on that. So 6 runs for Decatur today. Only 3 hits, though. 2 errors by Kent Island, 5 or 6 walks, a couple hit by pitches.
Haven't scored since the first inning.
It all came in the first inning, which is kind of the last 2 games. That's what we've seen.
I want to see them prove some of our keys to the game right. Score late.
Yeah.
Score late here. Put the finishing blow on them. And when you can keep scoring or spread out scoring over a few innings, that shows your opponent your offense means business.
Yeah. Squares the bunt again, pulls back though for ball 2. Takes ball 3 inside. So
I don't know if he's throwing like a split,
I'm not sure
or
what
gripping
it
his
is.
changeup like a split. It's something different for sure. You never know what these lefties are going to get.
Palm ball, maybe.
Yeah.
It honestly looked like a palm ball when it came out of his hand right there.
Yeah, a little Tug McGraw screwball, you know.
So we go full count for A.J. Cobb.
Something funky, man, that's for sure.
And a swing and a miss there. This guy's got him off balance.
Really does. That's the name of the game.
Cobb's gone down on strikes for the first out. Coming up now, we got Gus Crawl, the pitcher. Gus 1 for 2 today with a single and walk. Also reached on an error. He drove in a run, scored a run, and he's pitching a great game on the mound. 6 innings, he's only given up 2 hits, walked 2, and struck out 7.
Great outing for Gus.
Yeah, and he gets a piece of this one deep to left. That is going to be out of here. Gone. Gus Crawl. Have yourself a game.
Yeah, I think Gus right there put an excellent swing on that first pitch breaking ball.
Hop on the Gus bus today. Little doubt about that one, man, when he left the bat. That was a shot.
Yep, helping your cause. You know, Gus did a great job. He's thrown the ball well, and that may be the dagger.
That might be it.
And the final blow to put it away for those guys. Excellent job by Gus. What a great game he's had. He's homered now in both last 2 games he's pitched.
Yeah. So Lucas Lauren coming up now. Got a break in the action. We just want to thank David Dotson today. David just does a great job with this YouTube broadcast. And Ron Kinnair helping him out. And Andy McLaughlin on the stats. We got a liner right there. Aiden Miller snags it. He's had a good game.
Yeah, Miller has played almost flawless third base down there today.
But these guys have done it. Man, the YouTube broadcast is just great. Ron with all the walk-up music and the announcements of the hitters. And Andy on the stats. Got Ryan not playing today. He's injured. Looking forward to seeing him back soon. But we thank these guys. They do a phenomenal job here.
They really do. And they're, they'll go home and upload everything, look at it, figure out what they can do to improve for next game for actually an out-of-state opponent on Saturday here.
West Deptford.
West Deptford, New Jersey. Have to ask Eric Olson what part of New Jersey that's in. He's like the Aristotle, Ocean Pines Aristotle of knowledge.
Historian, he
yeah,
is.
Yeah. New Jersey's the czar of New Jersey knowledge.
Yeah. So Owen Canara, 0 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch. 2-1 here to him.
And Owen clicks offensively to pair that up with how he plays at the high corner.
Oh, man. He's definitely got power. He's been hitting bombs since he was about 10 years old. Remember watching Owen on ESPN when he was a 12-year-old, and they were in that regional tourney, and I think he had 4 home runs in that tournament. So much fun. He takes ball 4 here. And he'll be on. 2-out base runner. We got Nate Brzezowski coming up. Sophomore Nate Brzezowski. He's about 6'2", 6'3", I don't know.
Big 10th grader, that's for
man.
sure. Live arm, good bat speed. Another one just needs to work on that bat path a little bit, get those swing mechanics down. And
he turns on that one and hits it just foul down the third base line. Yeah, that looked good.
Not sure that ball went over the bag or not. That was a nice job attacking the first pitch there.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the Decatur program just keeps them coming, man. I was over watching the JV practice today as we were waiting for this game to start, and gosh, the kids just look great. It's like the next group ready to come through.
Yeah, got a great coach over there, former Bryce Messick, former player here.
Yeah.
Cares about the kids, knows the game. You know, he's a growing mind, young mind for the game. That's good to have it back in the program.
I always like when guys come back to their home school because it means something to them. You know, it means a little more.
Absolutely.
Throw down the first base, but Canara gets back in.
One thing I think, and it's hard for these guys as they grow into their bodies with both Owen and Nate, is a little narrow in their base offensively. When you got it, you know, you're going to have a long stride for the most part. So if you stride, dip the shoulders, and eye level changes, well, the pitcher's also changing eye levels too with his offerings. Yeah. Maybe spread out a little more, be a little wider. A wide forest is stronger than one tall tree.
Brzezowski takes that one to right field. The right fielder looks like he's got it, though, and he does for out number 3. But Decatur gets one more on the bomb by the Gus Bus, Gus Kroll. 7-2 Decatur coming to the top of the 7th. We'll be back in a minute. do something. And if they do, it's going to have to be against left-hander Matt Wright, who's coming in for Gus Kroll. And I can't see if I think Gus came completely out of the game, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it looks like he came completely out of the game. So we do have a final from the softball. Decatur softball wins 3-1 today over Kent Island. So that's what, 6 in a row for them?
6 in a row for the Lady Hawks.
Good for them, man. Coach Kurt's just a great dude. Some great girls on that team. They're a young team too, man. They're getting it done as a young team.
Yeah, they got a great foundation, and I mean they've had a great group of girls over the last 3 to 4 years, even the year before COVID.
Yeah, they've been strong for a long time.
Yeah.
So Wright coming off a tough outing against Parkside, and like you say, your key to victory number 1 was respond to adversity. We'll see if he can kind of get back on track a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. You want to be able, like we always say, flush it, move on to your next outing.
Coming up against a tough part of the order here, Schulte and Burns.
Yeah, Matt's sitting in the low 80s right now. Fastball command is key. Then the breaking stuff plays off that for Matt. Good spot to miss there.
That was a tough pitch. 2-1. Schulte today is 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. Oh, nice pitch there. Matt loses his hat on every pitch pretty much.
I know these guys talk about flow. They all want flow, but all I see is all the guys on the mound, hats flowing and flying off their head. Need like rubber bands around the ears or something tied up in there.
Just missed there on the inside, and that's going to be a leadoff walk here. You don't want to do that, man. You don't want to give these guys free passes. This guy's already hit one out, Logan Burns. They're going to run for the catcher, Schulte, now. That's going to be number 9, Ryan Hess, coming in to run for him.
Yeah, leadoff walk. You hear it all the time. I mean, percentages of those guys somehow getting around and scoring is through the roof, 70, 80%, pretty much at every level. So you don't want to issue the free pass with a 5-run lead here.
Starts with ball 1 here. Burns last time up took one deep to left field. That was a no-doubter as well, and that got out of here pretty quick. There we go.
Kent Island's got solid meat of the order. Pretty much every team in the Bayside's got it, but the North especially is so competitive top to bottom.
The North is tough every year. There really aren't any games that are easy. There just aren't. There you go. His hat literally falling off every pitch.
What are some tactics or ways to shrink the hat? Isn't it wet it, soak it wet, put it in the dishwasher, wear it around as soon as you take it out for a little while?
Yeah. Chin strap. Put a chin strap on that thing.
We're going to talk to Coach Farrow and come up with a thesis for.
Yeah. And he got him. Nice pitch there. Took a little off on 1 and 2. Got the college prospect to swing and miss.
Yeah, that's a quality offering there from Matt. That's the one you want to see. Get ahead in the count, and then that pitch comes in. That pitch is in play for you.
Yeah.
But you got to get ahead.
So we got Hunter Austin re-entering the game. I'll tell you, if I don't get fired after this, it'll be Hunter Austin is the kid who started on the mound.
There it is.
Yep. It was not Jacob Agee. It was not Logan Burns. It was Hunter Austin who started. Came out. Jack Grossi came into his spot, and now he's re-entered. I assume they put number 3, Hunter Craig, in Jack Grossi's spot, and now Hunter Austin is re-entering to bat.
I can see the algorithm going through your mind right now.
Look.
But you got it right, and that's better late than never. You know what I mean?
Never.
Yep.
We apologize to all the folks that I got wrong. I apologize to all the folks that I got wrong. This is Hunter Austin, who started on the mound. This is the guy who was asking me how high the radar gun would register today.
Well, there you go. We should have just asked him for his name. Everybody
Right.
that speaks or look at, hey, what's your name?
That's what professionals do.
Right.
So that one's in the dirt there. He's worked it to a 3-1 count.
He's just falling behind a little
Yeah.
bit. Now, he'll get it ironed out. You know, a lot of moving parts, tall lefty growing into his body, but
yeah, exactly. Tall and lanky.
hard to repeat your mechanics
Yeah.
with that.
Nice
I
move.
like that
Got
move.
him. Yeah, nice move there. Oh, no, he's going to say he dropped the ball. Oh, come on. Oh, he says he dropped the ball, but it was on the transfer. Oh, wow.
See if Dave can get us a
Yeah.
replay here. I want to see if – I thought it came out when he was
Yeah, I think he
giving
tagged
it back
him.
to Matt.
Exactly. He tagged him when he took it out of his glove to throw it. This is when he dropped the ball. But look, man, we want to give it up to the. I don't want to rag
Look
on
here,
any
so-
umpires.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
I think he got it right. I think the ball was coming free. As he makes contact
Yeah.
with the helmet, it looked like the ball was coming
Could be,
loose.
yeah.
It wasn't secure.
Could be. Look, these umpires do a great job, man, and you know they. Unfortunately, there's a shortage because these umpires take so much abuse.
Here it is
Nobody wants
again.
to do
Here it is
anymore.
again, Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was the right.
And I think, and it might have been on the transfer, but what
Yeah.
you want to see Nate do there is just hold it on
yeah,
him.
till you get a call.
Hold it on him. So I think, he's moving the glove and on a great pickoff by Matt.
Yeah.
And he wants to start sending it around the infield. You want to just hold it on there, firm in the pocket,
Yeah.
and finish it like complete the
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Complete it.
Good call for the umps. I know in the north side they have a shortage. I've seen a friend of mine up there asking for anybody out there who could help if they knew any umpires, because there's such a shortage because of the abuse they tend to take.
Low pay,
Unfortunately,
they're
low
working
pay,
other
yeah,
jobs.
yeah.
You don't want to see umpires get any sort of abuse from
Yeah,
players,
yeah.
parents, coaches. I mean, these guys are not. They're leaving their jobs early to come out and umpire and do a public service.
Yeah,
it's a public service,
and it's for
really.
love of the game. And
Yep.
I was the first guy to say, "Hey, that looks wrong," but he got the call right, I think.
I do too. And if anybody knows me, knows Tyler Riley, I've had run-ins with umpires since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it took me till about 35 years old
Yeah.
to really appreciate what they do
Yeah.
for our kids and for the game of baseball.
So the 3-2 pitch is fouled off by Hunter Austin there, off the right side. One out here, runner on first. Decatur leads 7-2, trying to end this thing. Matt Wright on the mound.
When are we going to tell that story about Owen? Or when I say we, it's you. It's your story.
It's my story. Oh, nice pitch there.
Breaking ball.
So Owen and my family lived on the same street. He's the same age as my daughter. And we had a snowstorm one time. Owen's always been a big kid. And I hope he doesn't remember this.
He's a large human being, that's for sure.
He's always been a big kid. So we had a snowstorm. We're out of school. Owen comes down to my house, and they're playing. He and my daughter are playing outside. And I look, and Owen, I don't know if she fell or if he pushed her down. And then he kicked snow in her face. So,
My goodness.
you know, dad mode, man. Look, I'm not proud of what I did next, and I'm hoping that he forgot. I had to take him down and put snow in his face.
Oh, there you go.
So that's what I did. I hope
There
he's
you go.
forgotten that because he's about 6'2", 210 now.
I'm going to ask him tomorrow.
Don't
for sure.
No, don't do that.
That had to be years and years
That
ago,
was
obviously,
probably
because they don't snow around here
almost 10 years ago, probably, when they were about 9 years old.
Nice pitch.
So Matt Wright gets Emerson Patty to swing and miss. That's strike 3, and that ends the game. Decatur wins 7-2. We're gonna try to grab one of these guys.
I think we're going to grab. I think our player of the game coming up is going to be Mr. Gus Kroll.
I think you're 100% correct.
We'll get him over here in a few minutes.
Gus pitched 6 innings today. Hit himself a home run. Pretty stellar. We'll be back in a minute with Gus Kroll. Nothing like winging it. We're trying to get Gus Kroll over here. In the meantime, we'll take a look at some stats if I can find them. Got all these high-tech equipment over here, and I'm not, not real good with that stuff. But once again, shout out to Dave Dotson.
Yeah, he does Dave does just a great job,
Yeah,
and then flips the camera on us.
Yeah,
I mean,
right. So we're live.
We're live.
Hi, Mom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody out there.
I'd have done my hair a little different.
Well, they say we have face for radio. couple faces
no
for
doubt
radio.
about it. But taking a look at the stats today, we got Waylon Hobgood. Looks like he went 0 for 1 today. 2 walks, hit by pitch, scored a run. A.J. Cobb, couple nice double plays he turned, even though one was they called it back because the first baseman pulled his foot. But nice job by him today. He was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Gus Kroll helped himself, 1 for 2 today with a bomb, run scored. Pitched on the mound, 6 innings. I feel like he had 2 walks and 7 strikeouts, only gave up 2 hits.
He was a catalyst. I mean, he dictated the pace and everything that went about the game today, both on the mound and at the plate. I mean, with the big homer to drive the final nail in the coffin,
that really
so
took
to speak.
any wind out of their sails. He had given up a couple runs the inning before that, and he came out on the mound, shut him down, and then hit a Jimmy job over the left field fence, and really just ended it. Lucas Loring 0 for 3 today with a walk and a run scored. Is that what he had?
Yeah.
I might be reading that wrong.
No, he had a triple.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he tripled in the first inning. And
so Gus Kroll was 2 for 3 then, right, with a base hit and home run.
Yeah.
And Loring was 1 for 4 with a triple and a run scored. Owen Kinnair 0 for 1 with 3 walks. Stephen Wade looks like he was 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Nate Brzezowski came in for him in the 6th inning, flied out to right field. I was getting ready to say Dansby Swanson, but it's not the shortstop for the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, Cubs.
Right? Is he Cubs now?
Yeah, he's the Cubs,
oh my
man.
Gosh.
Yeah.
No, this is Ryder Swanson, 0 for 2 today with a run scored and a walk. Cole Kohut, 1 for 3 with a double, a couple RBIs. Did he have 1 RBI or 2 RBIs? I'm not totally sure.
I think it was 2. And 2 great, because I kept thinking to myself, it was 2 great plays in left field too.
Yeah,
on the run.
He made a nice catch in the gap there early on, and then another one down the left field line that was just great. Had to go a long way on the foul ball. And then Caden Shockley 0 for 2 with a walk, stolen base, playing center field. For Ken Island, looks like
go back this way.
Go back the other way.
Right here. There you go.
Hunter Austin took the loss on the mound, had a tough first inning, and then they brought in the freshman Jack Grossi, who did a nice job, held him down for 4 innings, I think, and
We're
looks like
getting Gus over
I think
here
Gus
now.
Kroll's on his way over, thank goodness, so I don't have to talk anymore. But the big blow for them, Logan Burns, heading to Elizabethtown College in Pennsylvania, had a home run over the left field fence. But that was really all Ken Island was able to get going today.
Yeah, pitching and defense, that wins. That's going to win it a lot of times. And the goals. The Seahawks did a wonderful job today of getting 6 runs on the board early and finishing it off after that.
All
so
right, I'm going to hand it over to my man Gus Kroll
right, come
here.
on, Mr. Kroll. I just checked the thing, and it says that there's 2,400 viewers right now. 2,400 viewers.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. I don't know if it's true or not. You know me, I like to mess with you. So, hey, great job today.
Thank you.
Look, you dictated pace on the mound and then obviously slugged a nice home run late in the game, put you up 5 runs. Velo was great, carried all the way through. I mean, you were mid to upper 80s all the way from first pitch to last pitch. What did you want to try and do after coming off a no-hitter, which you also hit a home run against Y-High last week? What was, what precedent were you trying to set today following a no-hitter? I mean, that's not easy to do. So,
I was just basically trying to prove that it wasn't a one-time thing. I was just trying to pound the strike zone, mix some pitches well, circle them around.
Yeah. Yeah, you were repeating your delivery and mechanics on everything. The breaking pitch was great.
Thank you.
Great.
Yeah, that's what I was struggling on.
Well, now I didn't get to see the Y-High game. Did you? And I know it was kind of a little bit of a blowout, and probably didn't throw too many breaking pitches in that game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And you got to have that pitch, obviously going through this year for a deep postseason run and down to Christopher Newport next year. So tell me about that breaking ball a little bit. What's the key for you with that breaking pitch?
Probably just try to get it out front. I was probably predominantly fastballs early in my career, just because I didn't really pitch much till sophomore year of high school.
10th grade, right? Yeah.
Because I started as a catcher, and catcher you don't really pitch much. So
right.
But my summer team gave me a chance at pitching. Started getting some looks both sides of the field, and I started focusing more. Not only just outfield, but dabbled in a little pitching on the side.
Well, having a catching background, I will say this, and obviously being a catcher myself, you wanted to get the ball back to your pitcher accurately and quickly to keep rhythm and pace and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I always felt like if I ever rarely played another position, I felt like I could throw accurately. I felt that was one of my strengths. And I think it's just because you're getting as many reps as every guy that pitches, you know what I mean? And you got to get it back to him quick. All right, last question. Are you going to hit a home run in every game you pitch the rest of the season?
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'll try.
I like it. Hey, look, Gus Kroll, you're an outstanding kid. Congrats on a great game.
You.
Christopher Newport's getting a good one. And if it doesn't work out there, I know Coach Verhoen is one phone call away. That's you, but we'll leave it at that. Hey, everybody. Tune in on Saturday if you can. We've got Easter break, spring break for all these kids. They're playing an out-of-state opponent from New Jersey.
Yep,
West Deptford. They're right outside Philly. Go Birds. All right, go Birds.
No.
Yeah, go Birds, go Birds. Gus Kroll, hey, for everybody here, Mike Hughes, myself, Tyler Riley, Dave Dotson, Ron Canary, and everybody with SDHS Baseball and Sports, we appreciate it, and we'll see you Saturday. Great job, brother.
Thank you.